Hey guys, welcome back to Prem Talk. Yet another video, and it's Club World Cup time. And started off, I believe, on yesterday, very early in the morning. First game, Al Ahly of Egypt versus Inter Miami of the US, and the game ended nil-nil. Although it was one of those very entertaining nil-nil games in which Al Ahly fully had control of the first half, dominated, created a lot of chances, but were unable to take the opportunities. Then in the second half, Inter Miami took over, and of course, led by the magician himself in Lionel Messi, had their own chances, but could not make them count. The standout performers for the games were both keepers who made some terrific, wonderful saves. And then that followed up yesterday by Bayern versus Auckland City of New Zealand, and the game ended 10-0. You could see the disparity in the quality between the two sides. Bayern dominated the game from start to finish. At the very least, Auckland did at least have an attempt at goal, and it was team shot really, and that was all that Manuel Neuer in goal really had to do. Otherwise, Bayern would 10 easily with Kingsley Coman, Thomas Muller getting braces, uh, Jamal Musiala coming off the bench to net a hat trick. We also had a goal from Sasha Boy, and having that 10-0 victory at least helps them in their goal difference in the long run to qualify for the knockout stages of the competition. Then that was swiftly followed up by Paris Saint-Germain, the Champions League winners, playing against Atletico Madrid. Now, this was actually the second meeting of this tie because they did meet earlier in the Champions League, and Atleti did manage to win 2-1. But PSG really continued in the same vein that they finished the Champions League with, and comfortably hammered Atletico Madrid, although Atleti themselves will claim that they had a few calls really that didn't go their way. So, also, I believe today early morning, or before today 5 a.m. game, there was Palmeiras of Brazil playing against FC Porto of Portugal, and the game ended at nil-nil. Another entertaining one. I believe it was a good game. It was another one that I did manage to watch. It was around one, I believe. So a very entertaining nil-nil game. A couple of good players that I was keeping an eye on there in Estevao, who will be joining Chelsea immediately after the competition is over. And also we had Rodrigo Mora, young, talented 18-year-old, dubbed the next João Felix from Portugal, coming up with a lot of hype. Played really well in that game, uh, although the game really ended in a nil-nil despite both teams creating good chances, but were unable to find the back of the net. Then today early morning, Botafogo played the Seattle Sounders of US, and Botafogo did win 2-1. Up to now, that's where the Club World Cup is. And next up, Chelsea Football Club. We will be facing LAFC of the US. Uh, 10 p.m. and it will be a really wonderful game. This will be an opportunity for us to see the new boys in Liam Delap who just joined, Mamadou Sa, Dario Esugo, who will be making their debuts in the squad. Uh, I believe, if I'm not wrong, Andre Santos should be making his competitive debut for the club. So it'll be a wonderful occasion to be able to see those four players, actually five, in with also Mike Penders having joined the club in the summer. So this will be a really wonderful test for the boys. Coming up against an MLS side in LAFC, who are doing relatively well in their own league and their own competitions. So coming up against also some familiar faces in Olivier Giroud. Will also have Hugo Lloris and also Gabon's Denis Bouanga, uh, among others that will be coming up against at the LAFC side. So for the game tonight, I believe my predicted lineup will be as follows. Uh, I would love to see Mike Penders given an opportunity, although I anticipate that the final game of the group. So I believe I will take Philip Jorgensen to start this game, and then I will go with the back four of Josh Achimpong, Mamadou Sarr, Benoit Badiashile, and I will put Malo Gusto playing at left back. And then we will go into midfield where I would love to see Dario Sugo and Andre Santos given an opportunity. Uh, then we'll go into the front four. For me, here is where I would love to see Tyrick George on the left, and then Cole Palmer in the middle, and then start with Noni Madueke on the right wing. Then later on, look to bring on Pedro Neto, and up top the newly arrived Liam Delap. I believe that will be a good starting lineup to get the job done early. Uh, let's score the goals early so that we are able to even make more subs, rest up a few players because it has been a long season. Players will need their rest, so the manager has to monitor the minutes of the players who just had a very rigorous season past. We need to be able to uh, maximize on our strong bench fully, which I do believe Enzo Maresca is going to do. So that's my predicted lineup. I'll go through it again. Philip Jorgensen in goal, Josh Achimpong at right back, Mamadou Sarr, Benoit Badiashile as the two centre backs, Malo Gusto playing at left back, Santos and Desugo as in at the double pivot, and then Tyrick George, Noni Madueke on the wings with Cole Palmer and Liam Delap, new signing, given an opportunity to shine. So my prediction for the game is going to be a 4-0 victory for Chelsea. And I do hope that Liam Delap will be able to open his account as a Chelsea player. That's it for the video today, guys. Please continue to subscribe. Let's like the videos, comment down there, and also I believe by the end of the first round of fixtures for each group, then I will be able to give you guys a more detailed video looking at how the four African sides in Al Ahly of Egypt, Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa, Esperance de Tunis of Tunisia, and I believe Wydad Casablanca of Morocco, if I'm not wrong. So uh, I'll be giving a review of how our four African representatives have done in in their first fixtures of the Club World Cup. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye. Have a lovely day.